are sexy. Potentially. They can also be a liability if you make any of the mistakes that we're talking about in today's video, but generally speaking, there is no thing that a dude can do to enhance his looks literally instantly, then grow a beard. Think of beards as like the female equivalent to makeup. You take a dude with a weak jaw, not super great looking, right? All of a sudden you throw on a beard and boom, he's freaking Jason Momoa. Gentlemen, beards are amazing, but if you're making any of these mistakes, they're not amazing. They're bad. And so today, I'm going over the most common mistakes that you need to avoid if you want your beard to look the best it can and for you to enhance your aesthetic. But I'm also, at the end of the video, gonna show you how I trim my beard. Let's get down to business. Number one, you're effing it up in terms of the way that you're trimming it, all right? Here's the deal. Do not let your beard just run crazy. It looks bad. You gotta edge it. But the edging needs to be straight, sharp, and purposeful, all right? The ear, boom, straight down, right? An imaginary line right there. Shave above, leave below. Do not curve, do not carve, do not let it be like kind of soft, all right? The best beards are ones that have a nice dramatic angle that's gonna follow the jawline, all right? Which brings me to underneath. The single worst mistake that guys make when it comes to beards still is carving it too high. It makes your jaw look weak. It makes you look like you've got like a beard like shelf and your neck looks fat. It looks like it's got extra meat. Gentlemen, head straight, take your finger, boom, shave below, leave above. The next mistake I call the Rick Ross. All right, you guys all know like Rick Ross, the boss. All right, well, he does this thing where he like carves out everything underneath his bottom lip and it just looks weird and awkward. Guys, you gotta remember, the more natural your facial hair, the better. With the exception of letting it grow up your face like an amoeba or down your neck like a rock star, all right? They can do whatever they want because they're cooler than us. We need to edge it up to look professional, all right? Which brings me to the next thing. Just letting your facial hair like run wild and get big and full and bushy. Guys, even if you're letting it grow out, you gotta make sure you manage it, maintain it, and groom it, all right? Every 4 weeks, you should be giving it a trim. Every week, you should be giving it an edge. That's just basically like bottom line, common grooming courtesy. Too black, too dark, weird in terms of the color. Another mistake I see guys making is they'll start to go a little bit gray and they'll be like, yo, jet black. All right, or a lot of black guys do this, right? They'll use like a color like pencil or marker to like draw in their edges. This is like so obvious and looks ridiculous. If it literally looks like you put black shoe polish on your beard, it is not making you look better. It makes you look worse. Now, in terms of gray, all right, I am getting a little salt and pepper. I kind of dig it. There are products out there on the market that you can use that will tone down the gray, make you look more youthful and younger without making it look like shoe polish, all right? You've just got to find something that's going to be close to your beard or your hair color so that it doesn't look weird and awkward. Next mistake is not understanding how to leverage a patchy beard. All right, patchy beards are normal. Most guys have areas on their face that are a little bit thinner. Typically by making it or letting it grow a little bit and training it, brushing it with some type of brush into place, you can help train your beard, and the longer it gets, the fuller. But if your beard is really thin and really patchy, letting it grow long a lot of times just makes you look homeless and like you're like kind of gross, all right? You got to trim it down. A short patchy beard looks better than a long straggly patchy beard. Also, remember this, as you mature, as you age, as your testosterone starts to build, as you mature as a man, a lot of times your facial hair will fill in. But if you want to speed up the process, there's some things you can do, right? Rogaine, a lot of guys are using Rogaine or minoxidil on their face. Does it work? Yes. All right, something else is a beard growth oil like this one, all right? This is actually from Pete and Pedro. I'm going to link to this one down below. There's also going to be a crazy deal if you want to grab this right now for a limited time if you go through that link. Anyway, this we designed specifically for the hair on your head, all right? Check it out. This is a dude that basically sent us a before and after picture after 90 days, all right? It's a hair growth oil. It has over 20 different natural botanicals in there, including rosemary oil, biotin, not to mention a ton of other incredible things to help stimulate hair to grow. Think of Boost as a beard oil on steroids combined with peptides and growth hormone. It's like the Mac Daddy most amazing formula. It's natural. It's not gonna jack up like anything, right? And that was one of the problems, and the reason why I created this formula is because I started to notice that I was getting a little bit thinner, and I freaked out, and so I went to Bosley, I got my, finasteride, and I started taking it, and literally within the first week, my Big Al didn't want to do what Big Al needed to do, and so I freaked out, I got off of it, and I went down the rabbit hole and found a natural option. Guys, this stuff is amazing. You're gonna love it. Your beard is gonna look amazing, and if you want that hair to get thicker and that scalp to be healthier, use it there too. Guys, this is an amazing product, and for the price, literally, you can't beat it. The round beard. Nothing makes a dude look like fatter than when he's got just like a big rounded beard, all right? You wanna taper it, you wanna draw it down so that it elongates your face and makes your jaw look stronger, all right? The next thing we gotta talk about when it comes to beards is letting it grow. One of the other mistakes that guys make, they're like, yo, I want a beard, I wanna rock one. And so they start to grow it. A week later, it doesn't look like, a big, full, thick beard, and they're like, oh my God, and they shave it. Or somebody notices, oh, are you growing a beard, Brian? Oh no, I just forgot to shave. Stop it. Just stop. Shh. Listen, you don't have to apologize. You don't have to make excuses. Beards are sexy. They're rugged. And so stop making excuses. Number one, we gotta talk about this. Let it grow. If you are somebody that wants to commit to letting your hair grow, let it grow for 4 weeks. 30 days. Let it grow. Don't do anything other than trim it high on the cheeks and underneath your jaw after a week, all right? But let it grow for 4 weeks and then make a decision. A lot of times what you're gonna notice is at first it's a little bit patchier, but as it grows, after about a month, it starts to get thicker and look a lot better. And then you can decide what to do with it, whether or not you wanna shave it or leave it or keep it growing. All right, the other thing, when somebody notices, just own it. Be like, yeah, I thought I'd try it. And what? What are they gonna say? You look lame? It's stupid? Dude, you're a dork? F them! And their baby face. Listen! You gotta understand that beards are sexy. Everybody knows it. Every dude wants one. You should rock it. All right, the next thing we gotta talk about is being honest. And this one is tough. After you let it grow for 4 weeks, if maybe there's just not any hair in certain areas and you're like, yo, I think I'm gonna try the beard oil. Listen, there's some guys that are never gonna grow facial hair and it's okay, but maybe you grow a cool stash or a little soul patch, or maybe you've got a little hair on your chin. There are a lot of amazingly studly dudes out there that can't grow a beard. They rock and embrace what they have and they own it and it looks amazing. Gentlemen, now, without any further ado, why don't I show you how I trim my beard? And step number one may surprise you. It starts in the shower. And what I actually do is I will use the shampoo on my cheeks and also my neck. So I grab my razor and this is where I do my edging. Notice, nice, clean, tight, straight line, right? And that's it right there. Boom. Perfect. Now I'm gonna grab my trimmer. The trimmer that I've been using and loving is this. It is by JRL. This is the best trimmer I have ever used, all right? It's specifically designed for hair, but my hairstylist, David, basically was using these, and every time after my cut, I'd grab them and basically do my beard, and it was like the best my beard has ever looked. And so I actually grabbed a set of these. I'm gonna link to them down below if you wanna grab them or check them out over on Amazon. Anyway, the deal is I pop on the 4.5 millimeter attachment because 4.5 millimeters is like the length of 10-day stubble. All right, as you guys know, 10-day stubble has been scientifically proven to be the most attractive facial hair length according to women. All right, there was a study done by these dudes that were like, I wonder what type of beard is like the most attractive. So they basically took like 1,000 women and showed them a bunch of pictures of guys at varying degrees of facial hair growth, from clean shaven to like big beard. And what they found is that the women statistically ranked guys with 10-day long stubble as the most attractive. And so me, the 4.5 millimeter guard is going on, and then I'm gonna start down here and go up my cheeks. When I get close to my sideburn, I'm gonna roll it out, all right? We're gonna touch those up a little bit later, all right? Boom, all over. If you guys missed the video I did talking about how to properly groom and trim your sideburns so that they look great, I'm gonna link to that video down below, all right? Do not mess this up, because sideburns help frame the face, and even if you've got like a beard, you still need to know like how to trim them properly so that it doesn't make you look effed up, right? Then don't forget the mustache, all right? Another area that a lot of guys neglect is the stash, all right? Especially like around their lip. What I'll also do is come in and then just simply edge up around my lip, all right? You gotta make sure you can see your lip. And then if you've got any like crazy hairs up by your nostril, you can take those down. But do not shave your mustache to be thinner. This is a mistake that a lot of guys make. They will basically carve it so that it's like half as thick as it would be. And so they've got like this really thin mustache. That does not look aesthetic. It doesn't look good. It looks weird and awkward. Remember, the more natural the growth pattern, the better. Yes, you should edge up your cheeks. Yes, you should not have a neck beard. But your stash, the more natural the growth pattern, the better it's gonna look. And then after that, I'll finish it off by coming in and just cleaning up my soul patch, making it, I don't know, kind of look like a little diamond, all right? And the whole reason for this is it's gonna draw the eye down and help finish your beard and just make it look a lot more aesthetic and better. Do not get in there and try and carve it all detailed. That looks ridiculous. And you don't look as good or as aesthetic as you could if you would just leave it a little bit more natural. It doesn't mean you don't wanna come in and trim it up a little bit, but do not get into the habit of carving. The last thing, and the place I'd like to leave you is, the last mistake that guys make is comparing their beard to their buddies or somebody else's. All right, the fact is no two beards were created equal. Your facial hair formation and follicle frolicking is different than your buddy's, and his is different than yours, and mine is different than his. Everybody's got a different beard. All right, do not think that just because your beard isn't as thick or full as or robust as somebody else's that yours is bad. Beards are sexy if and only if you avoid making mistakes we talked about in today's video.